Hello and welcome to your New Year of the Pig 2019 forecast videos. So before we begin, I want to acknowledge that it's been a good while since I have posted to my channel, and I really missed doing these for you. My work has taken up a lot of my time and attention, but I have recently made some adjustments to my schedule, so I'm now able to resume recording and posting forecast videos for the 12 signs. I've thought about how I will proceed from here on out, and I've decided to do quarterly predictions in lieu of the monthly predictions that I was doing last year. These will be in the form of seasonal forecasts containing the activities over the span of 3 months within each season. So in this video, we will look at 2019, the year of the Yin Earth Pig. The Chinese New Year commences on Tuesday, February 5th. Earth has the qualities of patience, thoughtfulness, practicality, and stability. The Earth Pig is security-oriented, which is motivation for hard work in order to obtain material things. Think of a piggy bank. So holding money and prized possessions gives pigs security. They are practical when it comes to spending and prefer to act on their ambitions over wasting time pondering or thinking about what they desire. Pigs may also be a bit of a homebody, as they like to lie around in the pig pen. Pig energy gives enthusiasm and tolerance, kindness and generosity. They are well liked and make friends easily. Because they're image conscious, there may be a bit of insecurity in love that requires a little more reassurance through more demonstrative acts of affection. Overall, this year, we will experience these themes, and of course, comfort in domesticity, faithfulness in friendship, success in luck and in business. To welcome luck into your life this year, feature a symbol of a pig in your home or place one by the front door to usher in that energy. I have a couple of pigs here in my setup for this month's video. This one is made of aventurine, which brings prosperity and luck. So for these forecast videos, I will be drawing cards for the entirety of the year 2019 for January through December from the Rider-Waite Tarot, the Medicine Cards deck, the Secret Language of Color cards, and then at the end, I will draw from the Dream cards and the Romance Angels Oracle and the crystal deck for a message regarding the remainder of the winter months, February and March. Of course, March 20th marks the thaw of winter for the first official day of spring. Please keep in mind these are general forecasts based on your sun, moon, or ascendant, so if you need a more personalized reading, feel free to book a session with me. I want to let you know that for the month of February, I will be offering a 10% discount for all tarot readings for my viewers. You can contact me through my website, SunGoddessAshley.com, for that deal. The link is posted in the description box below. Okay, let's get started with your readings. Virgo, let's see what 2019, the year of the pig, has in store for you. I'm going to be pulling 12 cards, one card for each month of the year, including January, even though we've already gone through it, just because I want it to be a comprehensive reading here. Okay, so Virgo, 2019. Okay. January, February, March, April. Interesting. That's interesting, actually. Okay, there's a lot of pentacles, and then you have the strength card, and everyone's kind of looking this way and down. It's looking down to the left, down to the left, down to the left. It's interesting. Okay. Let's see, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles talks about a This is overlooking your year. So this could be fears, doubts, insecurities related to your finances or support in general. Okay. I see two people here. They're kind of limping along outside in the snow, kind of away from the group. It looks like they're independent from the rest of the team or the people on the inside. But whatever their struggles may be, they're not alone. They have each other. This can oftentimes indicate soulmate relationships as well that are especially significant but difficult to go through. Any sort of soulmate relationship does not have to be romantic. It can be a work partnership, a family member, it can be a friend, something like that. Either way, you have like a special purpose with this person this year. Maybe there's more than one. Okay, as far as like characters, I see two here, one here. So the King of Pentacles talks about focus on money and business. This was the highlight of January as far as like getting your, this is the theme of the year. It sort of foreshadows everything that I see here. King of Pentacles like is that cardinal earth energy, which is Capricorn, and it's just very much about what are my responsibilities, what are the things that I need to tend to, what tasks do I need to do in the mundane world. Now Pentacles is earth, so earth really takes its time. It's very thorough, it's very you know, step by step, making sure that everything is tended to, and all of the it's like a process basically. It's like he's the king of processing. Now February, it just looks like you're kind of looking at everything here and going, well, I don't know what do I invest in? Where do I invest my time and my energy? Or maybe you just have a pile up of stuff that you're trying to sort of chip through as well. Kind of wondering when you're going to get through it all. It does look like you do have some sort of aid, assistance, or help here in March. Maybe that's something that you need, maybe it's not, especially if you have all these pentacles here. It's like if someone's giving you something else, it's like, thank you, but I already am working on all of this. So I don't know, it just depends on the circumstances with this, but it's talking about help and generosity of others. Now, in fact, maybe you are the person who is helping out somebody else and you are being generous. Maybe you're giving away some part of what you have. Okay, it's very important to separate the needy from the greedy with this card, especially when you're being generous. Okay, to those people who will appreciate it, right? So then in April, you have the Strength card, which is about determination, it's about perseverance, it's about grit and really seeing things through, and it talks a lot about like not giving up as well, and having the courage, having the strength to go after your goals in order to create something beautiful. The Strength card also talks about keeping your baser temptations in check. Okay, so being on top of something where you're able to, like, so this is actually Virgo, the Virgin here, and here's Leo, the Lion. This is a card of Leo, but it's like sort of the mind over matter energy, okay? Mind over desires, or like will over desires, okay? So that's going to be very important for you in April. May, you have the Magician. I'm just looking at how much yellow is back here. It's all very bright. So it's all very like mental mind oriented because it's so bright. It's like the brightness of the mind. And you have the Lemniscate here, which is connection between earth and spirit, and that continuing cycle of everything being connected, as above so below, as within so without, as the universe so my soul. That's the Magician card. So you can be attracting whatever it is that you want. You have all the tools here available to you. Here's like your workshop. You've got everything sort of laid out in front of you. You may be using your hands a lot, so this is Mercury energy. So here's like Leo and a little bit of Virgo energy, and then you've got Mercury energy, which is all about dexterity, using your hands. It talks about commerce, trade, being creative, manifesting something out of nothing, basically. Okay, so I don't know what then happens. I like the Magician. It's a very powerful position to be in. The negative side of the Magician is like it's deception and deceit from other people where you're not really seeing clearly other people's agenda, and maybe that's why you have the Three of Swords here. So even though I think you're in a good position and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you got to watch out for other people. You really do, because in June, it just looks like there could be some sort of suffering that comes from that lack of judgment, where you're kind of just trying to create and you're not getting anywhere. This is something that's upsetting to you. So there is an opportunity to see, what is the wound? Where am I being triggered? What can I heal here? And it's also a separation between the heart and the mind. So some of you may have to make that decision of like, do I want to follow my heart? Do I want to follow my head? Now here in July, it just looks like you're really being pulled in so many different directions, and it's kind of hard to really stay on top of everything, although you are. This is like the super ultra busy card, and it's just sort of keeping everything maintained that you've achieved so far. It's sort of a struggle is what it's saying. You're doing it, but it just takes a lot of effort and you might kind of get tired is what it looks like. Okay, so then here in August, you have rest and it's peace of mind, and it's also saying you need to make some sort of decision, some sort of choice. It does look like you make a good choice here because you do have some sort of opportunity that you're bringing in. It's like a new potential, something new, something that you need, possibly like money, because it looks like here. There may be a little bit of fear of lack of that this year. So it's very important to choose to go into the consciousness as far as like abundant mindset instead of the poverty mindset, because if you go into like the prosperity mindset, it looks like you have like something that you manifest here. It's under the Magician. But I am seeing sort of the timeline here. It just looks like you need to not like overthink something. So this one would definitely be using your heart, especially going back to this, like, do I use my head or my heart? Okay, so there's some sort of new beginning. It involves tangible things, money, possessions, something new, okay, that comes in. And it looks like here you have a little bit more of it as well. You've got that energy sort of permeating through September and October. This is also you sort of looking at things very closely. You're looking at your I don't know, possessions. You're looking at your things. You're studying them carefully, and you want to make the proper decisions. The Queen of Cups shows up here in November. It looks like the mother, it could be the mother, it could be a girlfriend as well, especially since you have this sort of soulmate relationship. Or this could be, if you are a female and you're watching, it could be, this could be you in a relationship. But it does talk about like sensitive feelings. She is the Queen of Hearts, right? So it's something about being very heart-centered this year. See that heart, and really owning that here and being a lot more comfortable with the energy. And here it talks about family. So this could be actually the mother, as I mentioned before. So it's just the mother. And it also shows the friend group as well, people that feel like family. Also talks about joy. And this is actually a beautiful energy to end the year on. It's like a big celebration and gratitude for everything that's come into your life here. I see a little bit of trickiness here in the middle of the year. It looks like some efforts at the beginning of the year, some trickiness, but then at the end of the year, everything is really sort of unfolding as you had hoped it would appear. Okay. Okay. So I want to go ahead and draw a card from the colors deck for you, Virgo. See what color energy comes up. Oh, no. I just want one. Sometimes these cards are a little bit cumbersome. They're kind of hard to shuffle because they're so large. So I feel like this is it. Bronze. Strengthen your body. Bronze to me feels like something substantial. It also feels like money to me. Even though it says strengthen your body, I feel like you're going to be strengthening everything this year. Your willpower. I see you're going to be strengthening your heart. You're going to be strengthening your finances and your relationships. Okay. So then I'm going to draw a card from the medicine cards deck to see what your animal totem will be for the year of the pig. Sort of going in line with the animal theme. Virgo. It's this one. Otter. Oh, I love it. Otter is a nice energy. It's very playful. I'm going to go ahead and read about that as well. So it talks about woman medicine. Oh, there's the woman here. Interesting. So otter, so playful, coquettes by the stream, the medicine of woman, the realized dream. The medicine held by otter is a set of lessons in female energy. This applies to both men and women, as all of us have female sides. The otter's hide is very often used to make medicine bags for powerful women because it represents balanced female energy. Otter is very caring of its young and will play for hours, performing all types of acrobatics. It lives on land, but always has its home near water. Definitely like this energy here. Okay. The elements of earth and water are the female elements. At home in both these elements, otter is the personification of femininity, long, sleek, and graceful. Otter is the true coquette of the animal world. Otter is always on the move and is very curious. Unlike other animals, otter will not start a fight unless it is attacked first. This joyful little creature is adventuresome and assumes that all other creatures are friendly unless proven otherwise. These character traits are the beauty of a balanced female side, the side of ourselves that creates a space for others to enter our lives without preconceptions or suspicions. Otter teaches us that balanced female energy is not jealous or catty. It is sisterhood, content to enjoy and share all the good fortune of others. Anchored in the understanding that all accomplishments are worthwhile for the whole tribe, otter people express joy for others. Long ago, in a tribal law, if a woman were widowed, her sister would offer her own husband to the widow as a lever to keep her from drying up and not using her creative urges. This otter medicine too, envy or the fear of being replaced, has no space in otter's balanced understanding of sharing goodness. Woman energy without games or control is a beautiful experience. It is the freeness of love without jealousy. It is the joy of loving other people's children and their accomplishments as much as you love your own. It may be time to examine your feelings about sharing the bounty of your whole life with others. Otter may be saying that the finer qualities of woman need to be striven for in both men and women so that unity of spirit can be achieved. This would involve the destruction of jealousy and all the acts of anger which stem from that fear. It would mean keeping a hawk eye on your ego and maintaining total trust. It would mean a world full of people coming together to honor the right of each person to be. If you have drawn this symbol, otter may be telling you to become a playful child, to simply allow things to unfold in your life. It may be time to stop your addiction to worrying. Otter teaches the importance of not hanging on to material things that would bind you or become a burden. And looking at how you can learn from otter's habits, you might look at the joyousness of receptive side of your nature. Have you given yourself a gift recently? Have you received new messages in your meditation? Become otter and move gently into the river of life. Flow within the waters of the universe. This is the way of the balanced female receptive energy. Honor it. In doing so, you will discover the power of woman. So I do see that like giving and receiving energy here as far as the generosity aspect that it was talking about here in March. And this is nice energy. Okay. All right, so I want to then draw a card from the dream cards for a message for the rest of winter. I'm going to pull one card for February and the other for March up until the first day of spring. Okay, so let's see what energy supplements the cards that I just pulled for February and March up here. February, March, genuine and protected. The shadow card is safe again. That's awesome. This came up in the last reading. Genuine. I am becoming more authentic and sincere. I release all pretensions and the need for appearances. Protected as well. I feel that I am shielded from harm. Actually goes with this safe energy. I feel like this also has to go alongside with that otter energy, which is assuming that everybody is playful and like open until proven otherwise. Okay. So this card wanted to come out. So for February, I wanted to draw from this Romance Angels Oracle cards. It says here, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay, since I had the Five of Pentacles card as the shadow, there could be challenges or struggles in relationships. Challenges, like it is that soulmate card, but it's really worth the effort that you would put into it. It's telling you to work on it. Don't abandon your relationships or your partnership. Okay. So then finally, I wanted to draw a card from the Crystal deck to see what energy Virgos could work with for the rest of winter here. Iolite. It is about grounding, focus, and intention. So Iolite is central in working with strengthening the body and increasing resistance to disease and illness. Strengthening the body, that card came out for the bronze color. It helps fight infection, fevers, bacteria, and other invasive entities. Useful for detoxification of the liver and reversing the effects of alcohol. The drawing this card signifies a need to work with the body before proceeding to a more spiritual development. Ensure you are grounded and centered before undertaking any shamanic or vision quests. Okay, so this was your 2019 Year of the Pig forecast reading and predictions for the remainder of the winter months. I will see you in the upcoming spring forecast videos. If you liked it, leave a like. If you like my channel's content, please subscribe. If you want 10% off a tarot reading in February, click the link in the description box that will take you to my website. Sending you blessings for 2019. Take care and be well.